This music has been on a repetitive loop for 24 hours. This woman cannot take this anymore. She needs to see her dog back. I want to see the dog back. I have to see him. I want to see the Bow Wow. Anyway, hello there everybody and welcome to part 5 of Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. So in the last time with Link's Awakening, we got the Tail Cave dungeon all cleared out, and we got our first instrument of the siren, the full moon cello. A cello that produces a pure, clear sound. Haha. It makes a clear sound indeed. The sound of a cello. Alright, so this actually gives me a few... well, as we're going over to where Bow Wow is being captured, or is being kept, this actually gives me a fair few amount of things that I want to correct. So, there is an item temple that's going to be, you know, dedicated to L and ZL. I just didn't think because I didn't practice, but thankfully I did. So, I did practice now, Yes, I did. So, apologies, but there's no such thing as an item dedicated. There's no such thing as, like, a future item that's dedicated to, you know, another button that's not ZL or ZR or whatever. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I have no idea. And, about the second thing that I wanted to talk about is, well, I do want to apologize for the sound mixing on the first 3 parts, or maybe the first 4 parts, because I'm still trying to get used to recording at OBS. So, yeah. Well, the volume is made even lower, but the overall sound should be okay. I don't know. I just increased it a little bit, the game audio a little bit, so hopefully that'll be good. But anyway, now we're talking about Zelda now. So over here is where we need to be in order to get to our next dungeon, which is Goponga Swamp. I have trouble pronouncing things. In here, in this house, let's see what we got. You look like somebody. Mr. Right. Well, I pretty much stick to myself, me and my letters. My name's Right. The only thing I don't like about my hobby is that I never receive a response. Well, you certainly do like a guy from a video game. I think it's called Halo. And you have an actual parrot. I like your house. It's all cluttered and weird and mysterious. I like it. I like ye. And I also like this guardian acorn. Okay, so we're actually going into we're going to Shrek Swamp. I'm just gonna call it Shrek Swamp from now on, and I'm also gonna call this game Link's Woke from now on too, because you know why. This is one of the more demanding areas of the game. Obviously, you can't see it because this video is not in 60 frames per second, but apparently, this is one of the more demanding areas for the Nintendo Switch to handle. I don't know how or why this is, but it is what it is. And I just realized that this is the way we need to go. However, these flower things will block our path, and no matter what we do, we can't actually get them out of the way. So we're going to need something in order to get to that. And very thankfully, our main objective is linked to said thing. So with that all being said, let's get this piece of power and let's roll. Let us roll. Oh wait, the other thing that I wanted to talk about. Even though I don't really know much about differences between this and the original game, even though this is more or less like the same sort of experience as the original Link's Awakening was, there are a few differences that I'm going to point out later on. There will be differences, believe you me. There will be differences. But yeah. So let us keep on rolling with this. You know what I just realized? I went completely the opposite way. I went the entire wrong way. Whoops. So where we're supposed to go is over by Koholint Prairie, actually. The mysterious forest exit that leads to Koholint Prairie. And now that we have the Rock's Feather, we can jump over this and get a piece of heart right there. And of course you can get more magic powder right there, but I don't need it. I do not need it at all. And we made it to a brand new part of Koholint, which is Tal Tal Heights. Of course, if you know Tal Tal Heights from Smash, you know that it doesn't have the appropriate music. At least, not yet anyway. Because, believe me, that song is one of my favorites in Zelda. But we'll get to it whenever we get to it. But more importantly than that, this is the way to the place where we need to be. The windfish in name only, for it is neither. Neither what? You're gonna tell me either what? It's my what? Eh? Who's this suspicious looking runt? Okay, boys, let's get rid of him. Yeah, let's get rid of you. Fortunately, moblins are very easy. I mean, not in hero mode, obviously, because this is where I died a lot, and I decided, no, I can't handle hero mode, I'm sorry. Basically, holding up your shield is the key. You must be an assassin sent by Madame Meow Meow to rescue the mutt. You came here to get me, but it is I who will get you. Okay, buddy. Let's see what you got. So this mini-boss, you have to make him bump into the wall. He'll charge at you, and that's your opportunity to move out of the way. If he gets close enough to a wall, then he will indeed bump into it, thus causing him to be dizzy. That's thus giving you your opportunity to attack. And it only takes a few hits to take him down. This game's boss fights, I would honestly say that they're not that hard. They are honestly not that hard. Like, you saw that with that mini boss right there. It's nothing special. But regardless, we saved Bow Wow. What a fearsome beast. We saved him, but just by checking up on him, which is really cute. And look at that. We have a badass chain chomp. We're just taking a dog for a walk. It's fine. It's fine. We can handle very mysterious and also deadly creatures. For Link is a great dog sitter. Hoot! That is a fearsome looking animal you have there. Do not forget, the next instrument is in Goponga Swamp. Yeah, thanks for telling me. Thanks for keeping me informed of my current objective, owl. Thanks. You know, I swear, every owl in Zelda is like, you know, hey, this is what you gotta do. This is what you need. This is what you gonna do. This is what you need to do. I mean, Mr. Owlman in Ocarina of Time was all like, you know, hoot hoot, would you like to hear me say it again? I'm like, no. Because I already know that my destiny lies in saving girl. But, joke's on you. There is no girl in this game. Actually, no, there is a girl in this game, but you don't need to save anybody. There's no Princess Zelda in this game. The only time she's ever mentioned is at the very beginning. And I think that's very appreciated. Because another game where Link is like, hey, I'm Link. Princess, go save, please. Without making it interesting. Like Skyward Sword did, was just like, I don't know. Not that the games are bad or anything. I'm just like, you know, they're... Oh, thank you! I'm so happy you brought my baby back! Now, would you be a dear and take him for a walk? It would really help me out a lot. You will? Thanks! We get to keep the dog for a little while. Look at him. Look at him. Again, I would very much like to think that Link is probably a really, really cool dog sitter in this timeline. I forget which timeline this is, but oh my god, we get to bring the pet to the store. That's incredible. That's really incredible. And the shopkeeper doesn't even care. That's awesome. Oh man, that's so good. But we do have a duty to do with Mr. Bow Wow Man. So let's take him on a good old-fashioned stroll. So Bow Wow is also unstoppable in plenty of ways. He can gobble up enemies just like that. It doesn't even matter how many hits they have or what their power level is. He just chews them up. Get him. Yeah. And yeah, he's just really cool like that. He's just a beast. Bow Wow is a certified beast mode, and I love him. I love my doggy. So what's up? The indigestible flowers of Shrek's swamp. Those flowers are Bow Wow's favorite. Why don't you take him for a walk there? Click. I like to imagine that he changes his voice every single time, so that his act doesn't get stale. So that's what we're gonna do. Anyway, you have these piranha. He has these fish in the water that you can kill, which is fine. And just like Orira says, those flowers are Bow Wow's favorite. So now he can very easily get rid of these things. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. Oh, and just so you're aware, we won't be keeping Bow Wow forever, unfortunately, which is incredibly sad because I love Bow Wow, dude. He's a very useful pup. However, you want to get that treasure chest because I believe that once you really do give Bow Wow back to Madam Meow Meow, you won't be able to take him on another walk. So, unfortunate, but you want to get that treasure chest because it does have 50 rupees for you, just in case you're running low on the money. You know, I'm just saying, just in case you're running low on money, you want to get that chest because I don't think there's any way that you could ever get it back. But anyway, this has been a relatively short video. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Here I am making all these like 20-minute videos for Link's Awakening, and really the only thing that we're doing here is getting our way over to the next dungeon, which is actually right here. Remember when video games were short? Neither do I. But getting Bow Wow over to this point was our main objective for today, so yeah. Pretty short. Thank you for dealing with that piranha plant. They're from the Amazon. Next time on Legend of Zelda Link's Awoke, we're going to head over to the next dungeon. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and kaboom!